not going to work. Nothing seems to have gone right today. Everything I've touched has turned to shit. So, you fucking thing. They've just seen them opening snippets, and what they were never meant to go out on YouTube. They were a test video that I was making, and I'll quickly explain. Over the last little while, I've probably let the channel lapse a bit. I made some location videos, didn't really like it, and in the end I deleted them off of YouTube. But I have recently changed my camera system from a Canon 5DSR to a Fujifilm GFX 100. Main reason, I waited and waited for Canon to replace the 5DSR. They never seem to get round to it, and they don't even seem to be getting round to it now. So what I thought I'd do, I'd make some videos just showing how the GFX 100S is used and how it performs for landscape photographers, and that was the main reason for this video. So I was using new kit. Originally, when I made videos before for the large format, I used the Canon 5D Mark III, I think, to take the videos, and the kit was too big. So I've changed it drastically now, just an iPhone and a DJI Pocket 2. That was all the kit that I was using. So I thought I'd go out, make a test video and just see how it goes. Well, all went well at first, and then everything turned into a shit show. So enjoy the video as you see it. Just remember, it was never meant to go out on YouTube. It was only ever a test video to test the kit that I was using. And the videos that follow will be better than this. They're not going to be as this. So remember, this was a test video. I thought I'd have a little run out today. I'm a bit tired of sitting indoors. So I'm on my way to Epping Forest, which is about a 25-minute drive. The sun's not too bad really. It's a bit diffuse. Oh, watch me speed. It's a bit diffuse behind the clouds, but it does pop out every now and again. But in forest photography, you really need it to be a bit diffuse. I'm not too sure what Epping Forest is going to look like. Obviously, we're well past the autumn colour, so it's going to be a bit bare, but we'll see how it looks. I'm in Epping Forest. It's quite wet, which I didn't think it would be, but it's not bad. There's no covering on the trees, but there is quite a bit of leaf fall, which you'd expect this time of the year. So I'm just going to have a walk about. Sun's breaking through the trees to see if there is anything worth setting up for. So this is the composition I'm looking at, which is the tree in the middle there. The leaves are slightly backlit when the sun's out. The only thing I need to be careful of is that you've got that bright spot on the bottom of the floor. So I've got to try to just pick up the ferns which are there rather than the bright spot because of the contrast, the amount of contrast in it. But we'll set the camera up and have a look. So this is how I've set the composition up. I don't like this bright area at the top. I've got two trees, one either side, framing the central tree, and I've got a dark area at the bottom. So at the minute, the image size is set at the native size for the 100S sensor, which is 4x3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the menu and change the image size to 16:9. And as you see, that cuts out the top area. I may even drop that down a bit to get the bright area completely out of the screen. So I believe that's a better image. Now what I'm going to do now is just focus it, and that's done by tapping on the screen where you want to actually use the focus point. And then as soon as you turn the focus ring on the camera, it allows you to adjust the focus manually to what you need. So that's it, 2-second timer. Okay, I may take another couple of images, just wait if there's a bit more light coming through, because at the minute it's a bit diffuse, but we'll see. So, that's the first image taken. I'm going to move on a bit now, pack the camera up and have a little walk further into the forest and see what we can find. I'm still having a walk, but the leaves under my feet, they are really slippery. I've just slipped arse over bollocks walking up an hill and knocked the wind out of myself. Went over, camera bag, this thing was in my hand, but lucky enough it wasn't on, it just fell. But I'm carrying on anyway, looking for the next composition. I can see, I might be seeing something now. There's a tree over there, it's got a nice little bit of light on it and still some leaves remaining. So I'll pop over there and turn the camera back on then. So this is what I'm looking at. If you can see the tree that's lit up between those two trees there, but I'm looking at a little threesome there. The only trouble I could see with it, it's going to catch some bright areas at the top of the tree. If I get all the tree that's backlit into the frame, I'm going to catch a portion of the sky. So I'm just going to have a walk about and see if there's some way that I can get a little bit higher, so I'll take that sky out of the top. So, as you can see, I've got the composition set up, two trees either side, with the central backlit tree in the middle. Unfortunately, you've got this bright, let's just change you've got this bright spot at the top there. That's not too bad, but the bright spot at the top. So, again, I'm going to change the format of the image, the size of the image. So back into the menu, let's go down. I think we'll make it square this time. Now that looks better. I think we just drop it down a little bit to there. But you can still see there's still flare in this top left-hand corner. So what I'm going to do, I've got a shade that I can hold over that to remove that flare. You have to be careful because the shade, it's very difficult to do it without getting it in the image itself. There's about the spot. So the other issue we've got is obviously these trees, or these tree trunks are very dark. So I really want to bracket the image to give me a chance of bringing these out in post. So if I go to Drive on the GFX and down to bracket, I've got these brackets set at one stop either side of the photo that you're taking. So that doesn't look too bad, and the sun's slightly gone in a little bit now, so I'm going to do that. Now I'm not too sure. Yeah, let's see. You can see I've got the. Not going to work. Nah, fuck it. Not going to work. I've decided to call it a day. My shoulder's killing me. My leg's killing me. I just can't be bothered. Well, I'm back at the car now. I'm back at the car now. Oh. Oh, you fucking thing. I'm back at the car now. Nothing seems to have gone right today. Everything I've touched has turned to shit. Or if it ain't turned to shit, it fell over, or I fell over, one of the two. So I think it's time to call it a day. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, drive back home, nurse me wounds, my shoulder's killing me, my leg's killing me. It's the beauty of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed what I cobbled together from what really was a test. The content of future videos will be landscape photography and the Fujifilm GFX system. Please subscribe if that's part of your interest.